everybody, it's Gail from thehappystamper.com. I have a super cute project for you today, and it's very easy. I got this idea from Gloria Plunkett. They posted this on Split Coast, and it is the bomb. It is so stinking cute. As soon as I saw it, I had to run down here to create this. So thank you, Gloria. All right, let's get to it. You're going to need a die that cuts leaves. I'm going to be using this leaf, and this is from the Colorful Seasons set. So any die that you have that cuts leaves. We're going to be using the acetate boxes that is these boxes. You get a pack of 10. That's what these are. You're going to need the 1/2 inch circle punch, the 1.5 inch circle punch, and the 1 1/4 inch circle punch. Does anybody still have the old whale tail ones? I do. You'll be needing a ruler, your cutting board. We're going to do some scoring on this. You're going to need, these are scraps. You're going to need, I used pumpkin pie and Whisper White, and then of course our basic black. I am using our braided linen thread, Old Olive ink pad, a little sponge dauber or our finger dauber, and that's it. You know, there may be a variety of other little things, but you'll see. You'll see. All right, so let's start with our clear boxes. So you are going to take one of the clear boxes. It comes like this, and you're going to center it either on your mat. I have one under here. You can use your board, and you're going to cut this right in half. So this is half of one of these boxes. So you'll get 2 boxes out of one. On an 18-inch mat, you're going to cut it straight down the middle at 9 inches, and I simply just took my Sharpie. I made a little mark and a little mark. Easy peasy, and I just put it in my cutting board and cut it. So you'll be able to get 2 of these out of one little box. And then these go together super easily. They just fold up like so. This is such a cute project, you guys. Thank you, Gloria. I don't know how these people are so creative. It's remarkable. It really is. I mean, I would never have thought of this, but when I saw it, I knew I had to come down here. And I've got some other ones that I plan on making. So this is what you're going to end up with. All right, you're going to take any color of your choice, but your piece of cardstock is going to measure 4 1/4 by 6 1/2, and you're going to score it at 3 and 3 1/2. And you're not going to be able to see my lines here, but they're there. I also ran mine through the Planks embossing folder. So 4 1/4 by 6 1/2 piece of cardstock, and then score it 3 and 3 1/2. And if you want to run it through your scoreboard or your embossing folder, you can do that. And then this just fits inside, although it looks like mine's a little bit tight. But that's okay, actually, because you know what? I kind of like it that way. Sorry about that, guys. My card was full. I've been on like a video frenzy lately, and I think it's because we have a trip coming up where we're going to be out of the country for a little while. And so I'm trying to load you guys up with lots of ideas while I'm off for about 10 days. But anyways, okay, so back to this. We've cut our piece, ran it through, we've scored it. This is how it's going to fit into our box. All right, so we also, with our punches, we are going to be making little eyeballs. That's what all 3 of the punches are for. So the 1/2 inch is for the little black pupil part of the eye. You're just going to adhere that to the white piece. The white piece is your 1 1/4 circle punch, and then that piece, the 1 1/4, is going to go onto the orange piece, or whatever one you choose, colors you choose, which is the 1 1/2. So we've got our googly eyes here. They're so cute. I die cut my leaves. I've gone ahead and I used some old olive to make these look kind of old and wrinkly. Now, the die cut that I am using is a retired set, but we do have a current leaf set that's pretty, and it does the impression, so you don't have to do this. But I'm using the old olive ink pad, and I'm just using one of our sponges. You can use a dauber, but this just gives it a little bit of dimension and kind of makes the leaves look like they're old and right from the yard. So you're going to need 3 of those. All right, and a scrap piece of brown paper. I'm going to keep it the way it is, and I'm just going to freehand it like that. Nothing fancy schmancy there. If you can see where I'm going with this, that's the stock. All right, I am using also our fuse, and this is retired, but it's a super sticky tape runner. My tape runner has run out. All right, so I'm going to insert my orange piece, and I'm going to kind of put this sort of on an angle. And then I am going to kind of lay this out how I want it. So I know I'm going to have a leaf here. I'm going to have an eyeball here. I'm going to have another eyeball there. So I'm going to take my brush end of my Stampin' Right marker, and I'm just going to make like a kooky, squiggly, goofy kind of a mouth. And the less perfect, the better. So if I didn't mention that, you're going to need that. Okay. All right, so let's put a little bit of fuse on the bottom seam here. This was always so tricky for me to work with, but it did work. So you could use red line tape, you could use our snail. I'm going to put a little dabble-do-ya on the back to kind of help hold it in place, and a little dabble-do-ya on the front. This holds 4 little Hershey-sized treats. If I didn't mention that, and then we're just going to insert this. I don't want that big blob, though, on there. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. This is so cute. Okay, so we're just going to slide it in and go all the way down. And then just give it a little push. You can use your little runner here. I am going to use this again. You could use glue dots, would work super well. And I'm going to start with that one there. I'm going to start with my one eyeball. Oh, I got a little ink on it. Oh, well, that's okay. I'm going to start with this eyeball. And this is going to go on the outside. Why, you say? Because it's fun. It's different. It's kooky. And that's what it's all about. I'm going to put 3 pop dots on the back of this one. Little tip for you. If you pinch the center of these with your fingernail, it helps them come up really easily. That was another great tip that I noticed on the video from Gloria. All right, then I'm going to set that aside. I'm going to finish my leaves here. I'm going to put this one over here, and this one. That tape is so funny. Oh look, I can cover that my little schmug up. Look how cute. And then I'm going to put this one, I'm going to do ham like that, kind of crooked. And then lastly, I'm just going to make a little bow. This is our braided linen trim. Would be cute too if it was kind of frayed on the end, because he's kind of a little kooky, spooky guy. He's just a little bit frazzled. People have been poking around his pumpkin patch. And that's going to go up there. So that is it. How stinking cute is this project? I was giddy with joy when I saw this. I just could not contain myself. I knew I had to come down here immediately and get cracking on this. And again, it will hold 4 Hershey nuggets or treats. I don't have any, you guys, because I ate all of mine. Oh, it's so bad. I'm just a chocoholic kind of girl. But there you have it. There is the one I just created for you. There is the one that I did previously, and I love these, you guys. Cuteness overload. Thank you, thank you, thank you again to Gloria. You can see this and print out the instructions over on splitcoast.com. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing. Hit that subscribe button and the bell notifications so you can stay up to date on my latest projects and also promotions. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. I would love to know which ones are more popular than others. So, as always, great big hugs from me to you. Thanks for stopping by and have a happy day. Bye, guys.